Listen to this next clip from a right-winger who apparently doesn't understand how free speech works. This is Daily Wire host Michael Knowles on why the pride flag should be banned.
That flag is offensive to all normal people. It is a symbol of pride, the deadliest of the 7 deadly sins. It obviously has no place in a middle school classroom, and frankly, it should be banned from all public spaces because it's evil and degenerate and signifies an ideology that is contrary to truth, goodness, beauty, and reality. And it is an indictment of our political order that the warmed-over hippies and other deviants running our schools need to learn that lesson from 11-year-olds. That is very sad.
Truth and goodness and reality is exactly what LGBT people go through every day. Like, that is our, I hate that word, but that's our truth. Like, that's how we were born. That's how, like, you can't change it regardless if you're born that way or not. And it's good to be who you are as long as you're not directly hurting somebody else.
Even if you think it is some bad symbol, guess what? Bad symbols have to be allowed, right? If you believe in free speech, which I don't think Michael Knowles does believe in free speech. I think he's pretty clear about that. But a government that's powerful enough to ban the pride flag is powerful enough to ban the Bible, right?
Right.
You can't have only free speech for you and for your friends and not for the other side that disagrees with you.
Yep. In fact, I think it's, somebody said this to me years ago, and I hated them for it, but they were very right. They said that the places like the internet and just the idea of free speech, but especially because places like the internet exist, are very important because it gives people the opportunity to say offensive things. But if they didn't have that opportunity, we wouldn't have the opportunity to potentially correct them or educate them as well. So they might, if they weren't allowed to say these things, they walk around thinking them anyway, and we never know what they're really feeling. We never have that opportunity to educate them.
Yeah, and it's also like hardcore social conservatives like Michael Knowles are a minority of our society.
Right.
So if you
Most people are socially liberal, right?
Yeah, or at least moderate, right? And so this hardcore social conservatives are maybe like 20, 30% of the country max. If you want to play the game where things that are viewed as degenerate or untrue or bad by society start getting banned, you are going to lose that game. Not the alphabet people who, whether you like it or not, have more public support than you at this time.
Yep.
Like, you're setting the stage for your own censorship to be banned and to have your symbols banned if you start advocating for this stuff.
Yep.
And I think it is so unprincipled. I think it is so short-sighted. And it's unfortunate because I felt like until very recently, conservatives were the better side on free speech. And I think they still are. But like, if you're just going to be...
I think he's a fringe minority. I think he is.
I do. But I think that if that catches on, it will be a really bad development.
Yeah. I mean, Ben Shapiro also was getting shit for telling trans people that they shouldn't be allowed to own firearms.
Right.
There's also, not abiding by the Second Amendment. These people don't have any felonies under their belts or anything. So it's, Blair was calling him a gun grabber, I think.
She roasted him for good reason.
Yeah.
You can't say you support free speech or gun rights or whatever, and then except for the people I don't like or that I disagree with on religion or whatever. That's not how society and rights work. And these people are setting the stage for their own downfall and their own destruction. And I'm not going to support it when it happens to them because I don't support censorship, but there's a little bit of schadenfreude about it, right? Like, be careful what you wish for.
Yeah. And well, they're only wishing for it because they think it's their side they think their side's on the right, pun intended in this case. But it's going to affect every side. It doesn't matter if the laws change.
Yeah, especially because you think of, like, geographically, there's always going to be some places that are dominated by liberals. And do you want the minority conservative viewpoints there to be banned, right? So that you and your red places can ban minority liberal viewpoints? No.
Right.
How about we just have all the ideas, right? How about we debate? How about we argue? How about we let all the symbols be seen? And of course,
make the
there's a legitimate argument that this pride stuff doesn't belong in middle school classrooms. But you're again, taking your argument way too far and discrediting it by saying, and ban it from everywhere, ban it from public. What? That's demented.
I really don't understand why. I mean, I understand why they're doing this. They're trying to get back the ground that they feel like they lost, but it's going to be ground that is lost for all of us if they continue this way.
It is.
Yeah.